Whew. Hope I didn't scare you too much there. Welcome to What Were We Spooking About Again? The only podcast on the internet that didn't snort coke at the Monster Mash. I'm your host, Jake O'Lantern, and to my 9 o'clock is Zombiella, and to my 3 o'clock is Spookita. So if you guys want to give yourself actual introductions, feel free to do so.
Okay, hi, I'm Daniela. I live down the hall from Jake at this lovely institution, and I'm also the avid podcast listener.
Yes, you are.
I'm his #1 fan.
I'm Ankita. I basically live down the hall from Jake.
Yeah, basically.
At this lovely institution that Daniela just mentioned. Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's excellent. Now, obviously, this is our Halloween special, so I made it a little bit Halloween themed. Hope you guys were satisfied.
Spooktastic.
Yeah, spooktastic. By the time this is going up, it's gonna be like way past Halloween, so hope you guys had a splendid Halloween. And without any further ado, I guess let's just get into it. First, I'm gonna explain the rules. However, Ankita, are you familiar with the rules?
I am not familiar with the
Okay,
rules.
great. So I'm going to explain it to you, and I'm also going to explain it to any newcomers. Basically, we're going to start off with a story from my life, or a topic from my life that I want to discuss, whatever. And then we discuss that for 15 minutes. The conversation can go wherever it goes. It doesn't have to stay on what I started with. But at the end of the 15-minute interval, whatever the last word or phrase we said is going to be the new starting topic. So we're going to get topics that we know a lot about, and we're also going to get topics that we know nothing about. It's a whole mixed bag, and we just have to go with it. Even if it's something weird that's hard to make a conversation out of, we manage every time, so don't worry about that. Anything else you guys want to say before you start? Any warnings you want to give, maybe, about your stories that you're going to tell?
Daniela has some pretty interesting stories.
My life is wild.
All right, honestly, that's optimal for this podcast.
Yeah.
Anyhow, the starting topic, any helmst. The starting topic for this week, it's a Halloween special, so I'm just gonna tell some past Halloween stories, like the Halloweens leading up to this year's, I guess, from 8th grade. So if you want to start the timer,
Gotcha.
in 3, 2, 1. Blast off. All right, so let's just start at 8th grade. I had this friend. His name's Gerald. He's super cool. And he would laugh at all my jokes, even the not funny ones. He would just like crack up at them.
So all of them?
Yeah. Damn, all right.
You straight out roasted him the moment
Yeah,
we
no,
get on.
but honestly, I had that coming with how I phrased that. That was... Anyhow, so he is somewhat affluent, so he has like this trailer that his dad drives around, and all his friends will hop in the back, and they'll go trick-or-treating that way instead of walking manually. So that was a pretty great experience. I did that for 2 years, and then my freshman year he invited me again. I wasn't really feeling it. I didn't even have a costume ready. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm getting a little too old for trick-or-treating. Thank you for the offer, but I'm going to pass. So freshman year, I didn't really do anything for Halloween. And the same old thing happened sophomore year. I dressed up as the floating shopping list from SpongeBob. Remember that episode where Mr. Krabs has
Wait, is that
thing?
the one with Penny Chip and Use Napkin?
No, that's not that one.
No, he like sticks like a fishing hook in with like
Yeah, it's the one with...
one side has like a ghost and one side has a shopping list, and he sticks it in through like his window, and SpongeBob like sees it, he's like, floating shopping list.
Yeah, it's the one with Smitty Werben Jensen. He was
Who's
number one.
one?
Yeah, that episode. Anyway, I was that for Halloween, but all I did was post Facebook photos of that. I didn't really do anything. Junior year, however, I tweeted out, like, damn, I wish somebody would at least invite me to a Halloween party. And then my friend Carly, she was just like some girl I knew from freshman year at the time, but now she's absolutely the greatest friend I've ever had in my life. She's just excellent. She co-hosted episodes 1, 2, and 4, I believe. and I chose her because she's just the best. So shout out to Carly. Anyway, she invited me to her Halloween party. Let me tell you a little bit about how that went. So I went as Elmer's glue. I had a white shirt on and these exact pants, actually. They're like beige-ish white.
No.
What color would
That's
you say
like a
this
Mickey's
is?
glove kind of color.
Mickey's glove. Yeah, they're Mickey's
Really?
glove white.
Yeah, no, I know because when you go to Home Depot, I used to steal all of those paint slides with the specific
course
color,
you
and that
did.
actually matches Mickey's glove precisely.
Wow.
Funny.
Anyway, I had a little poster of Elmer's glue that I just stapled to the shirt. And then I wore an orange beanie and I glued a cotton ball to the top of it.
Oh,
So
dear
it was like
God.
the best costume of all time.
My lord.
And I went as that. And, it's a party and it's me. So obviously it didn't go optimally. A lot of people were drinking and smoking and I don't partake in any of that. So mostly I just sat, and then whenever someone approached me, I would just talk to them, and I honestly had a great time. Kind of exacerbating the issue, though, was the first time I saw Jess. She's a friend of mine, and she's like an angel sent from heaven, super beautiful girl. And as you probably know, me and gorgeous women, that's not a blend you want. So my brain was like half shut off just from seeing her. And that kind of also led to me not approaching many people. But it was fine because I did have a good time. It wasn't like I was bored the whole time or anything. I kind of do that thing where I hover around a couple people I know, but I think a lot of people do that. It's not really that bad, right?
That's what happens at parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually
Especially
go
hard-
like a...
Especially like high school ones too.
Yeah, exactly. And I knew plenty of people there because it was a friend group, the whole friend group. So, and then senior year, same thing, but different person hosting the party. It was Buddy. Buddy's the man. Shout out to Buddy. And, oomph.
Oomph.
And, yeah, same exact group of friends, though. I guess while I'm shouting everyone out, might as well just give some shouts out to, like, all the group members. So, shout out to Hannah and Rachel. They're some of my favorites, definitely. Chase, he's the super funny dude, and I was going to have him on the podcast at one point. Don't know what happened to that. Shane, the myth, the man, the legend. He drank Windex once. That tells you what kind of person he is.
Ew. Oh.
Yeah, he just like had Windex and just took a gulp.
Yum. Okay.
Delicious.
Hydrate
And-
or dihydrate, bro.
Yeah. Who else? Oh, Dana. Her sense of humor is actually really close to mine, I think. So that's great. She favorites my tweets all the time. That's how I know. And Jamie. Can't forget about Jamie. Trevor. Lay off the pot, dude.
Oh!
No, but other than that, you're golden.
I don't feel as bad
And
for
yeah.
calling you out.
I know, right?
And if there's anyone I missed, I apologize, but it's just off the top of my head. Yeah, that's pretty much the friend group. Audrey was also in there. She co-hosted. She kind of hovered out, then hovered back into the group because of some drama that went down. But anyhow, yeah. This year, I recorded a special episode of the podcast. And I didn't really go as anything. I had planned this from last year. I was
Bad.
Yeah, I was going to be the Napkinstein monster. So, you guys are going to need a little backstory because you didn't know me in high school.
Nope.
Nope.
I had,
definitely didn't.
in my book bag, in the front pocket, I would just, every time I went to lunch, just grab a whole huge stack of napkins and just shove them in there. And I stockpiled, like, so many napkins that it was, quite frankly, ridiculous. Like, so many napkins, you don't even understand.
What were you trying to clean up?
See, no, but here's the thing. It wasn't anything in particular. It was just anytime anyone ever needed a napkin, they would come
have
to
one?
me and I would have one. Yeah. So, like, this kid spilled his coffee in the computer lab. Oh, no, what do we do? napkin guru to the rescue. So I just wiped that up with my napkins and bam, problem solved. And people needed these napkins all the time. Like, you don't understand how useful they are until you have them. So,
Well,
like,
yeah, I think Megan would need that.
when students, oh yeah, she drops things sometimes.
So much.
But anyway, so when kids would like bring in snacks for the class and then pass them out, it would be like cupcakes or whatever, and people get frosting all over their hands. And then clerical error, they didn't bring any napkins. But guess what? I have that problem already solved. So what I was going to do for Halloween was I was going to just glue or tape or somehow fashion all of these napkins into some costume, and I would call myself the Napkinstein's monster. But my mom went through my book bag and just cleaned out the whole stash.
Shout out to
yeah.
Mom for saving us all.
Yeah, you're
from
right.
Seeing that costume.
You're right.
I liked your other idea better though, with the last minute Halloween.
Oh yeah,
costume.
my other idea was last minute Halloween costume, so I would write 11:59 p.m. on a piece of paper and just tape it to my shirt. Bam, last minute. So anyway, how about you guys? What are some interesting Halloween stories that you have?
I feel like you got a couple because you did Mischief Night. Like, that wasn't a thing in my town.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I did Mischeif Night a couple
I
times
didn't.
too.
That shit doesn't happen in Ohio.
Yeah, no, I was, so I basically grew up on a block of all guys, so I was part of, like, I was one of the guys, and we were just hooligans, and we used to take eggs, and I have the worst aim in the group, naturally, because the only thing I can catch is a cold. So I would attempt to throw eggs at other people's houses and cars, and I would usually get maybe 10% of them would actually hit my target. Or we would go around and take rolls of toilet paper and just wrap them around trees. But also, I'm vertically challenged. I'm only 4'11", so it really would reach the top, like the first branch, and it would go around the stem quite a few
Well, if you have a
times.
strong enough arm, you could throw it all the way up. All right.
She just talked about how, like, it wasn't.
She's not.
I was picked last in gym for every single sport. There was
Same!
there was not a
I
single
was always
sport.
I was always picked like fourth to last.
No, I was
Like
just
3
putting shit
people
last.
behind me and everyone else ahead of me. I don't know what the deal was, but that was like the lucky number.
4.
Yep.
I don't
What about you? Not really? You just
I mean, like, okay.
trick-or-treated when you were young?
No, I trick-or-treated this last
I
year.
trick or treat now.
I know. So, no, last year, me and my friend, so my mom was like, it's your last year, like, back home. And I mean, like, first of all, there was like 3 feet of snow on Halloween last year. It was the worst experience ever. But, I'm from Ohio, in case that didn't come off right. So, yeah. My mom was like, it's your last year here. It's your last year to basically be a kid. Go trick-or-treating. I'm just like, okay, who's gonna want to come trick-or-treating with me? Like, I don't want to go by myself. That's really weird. Because, like, who wants a 17-year-old just running around the block looking for candy?
I went trick or treating alone last year. Bye.
Okay, but you look like,
Yeah, but
you look younger
you
than I
can
do.
pass for
I
young
look like I'm
age.
30.
But that's
You know I
good
look
though,
30.
because in a couple years. you're
Not
gonna
with that
be like-
costume. I asked my mom, I was like super afraid I didn't have anything to wear for school. And I was like, Mom, what do you think I should wear for Halloween? She goes downstairs to the basement, returns 5 minutes later with fishnet stockings, high boots, and a leotard and bunny ears, and said, you can be a slutty bunny.
Your
I
own
love
mother.
your
My
mother.
own mother.
I love your mother.
So I definitely was not passing for any prepubescent female at that point.
Okay, yeah, no. So I just kind of threw on a T-shirt. I don't even remember. I think it was like a Ghostbusters T-shirt. And one of my friends who lived down the street, I texted her. I'm just like, "You busy tonight?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "You want to go trick or treating?" She said, "Yeah, hell yes." So we went around the block in 3 feet of snow and trick or treated.
Honestly, free candy.
I know,
Like,
it was
what's
the best
the problem?
experience.
I was never allowed to eat any of it just because my mom has a lot of trust issues. So
Oh yeah, you're gonna get like WD-40 in your chocolate.
basically, I mean, yeah.
Did you hear about the story of people selling edibles, or like not selling, but like giving edibles to kids this
Yeah,
year?
that is
No.
so fake because nobody
That's
would
so
ever
sad.
give away their edibles for free.
I
Come
get-
on.
yeah,
I know that. Well, like that was like a thing that was going around on the news. It was like, oh, people are like, watch out for those gummy bears. Like people might be like they might
That
be
might
edibles. And I'm
actually
just
be
like,
LSD.
that world,
nobody's
gives
gonna
kids
give
that kind of stuff.
No,
like, they're
but
not
kids
that
pay good money for
Nobody.
that.
That's true. Unless they make them, like, and
Like-
just have, like, extra lying around.
That's like the dumbest thing you could do. You're literally avoiding an entrepreneurial opportunity for absolutely no reason.
I hate the world.
Yeah, because it's not like, even if you do get the kids high, like, you're not gonna see the effects of it because the kids come to your doorstep and literally run away.
Yeah, and then they eat them at home.
Run away.
Yeah, there's legitimately no benefit to them whatsoever.
Marijuana.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I mean, we could talk about that if you would like.
What?
No, it's up to you.
So I've had a couple encounters with a creepy boy. And,
He's a very
Oh.
okay. He's not creepy unless you know, like, sorry.
That's okay.
He's not creepy.
No, he's definitely creepy. I don't
just
care
weird.
what anybody says. So we talked for a little while, and things got a little heated, and he ended up telling me, like, oh, you're wifey material, and I'm just...
Oh, I thought you meant heated the other way.
No, like...
Like he got angry at you or something.
No. How could anyone
He-
be angry at me?
That's true.
No, it escalated very, very
It
quickly.
escalated just very, very quickly, and I personally am not a big fan of clingy. So I ghosted him completely, blocked Snapchat, blocked on Instagram. Basically, any way I could block him, I did.
Besides physically, clearly.
True. And then I ran into
He
him
was in this building.
a couple weeks ago.
With me and this other one of our friends.
And it appeared to be him smoking a cigarette, but he then approached me and a couple of my friends, and someone was like, oh, is that a cigarette? And he goes, no, it's marijuana.
Just in that exact same voice. It was literally, it was so funny.
Yeah.
And our other friend who was with us, he does the best impression of him.
At least he was 25 feet away from the building.
No, he
wasn't.
wasn't.
You know,
Oh,
my
shoot.
building, he was like right in front of it because the smoke spot's right behind my building.
Wow.
Which brings me to my next thing, which I was going to tell you earlier, but my closet this morning, so you know I had like an 8 a.m. this morning that I had to leave at like 7 o'clock for?
Yeah.
Our window wasn't open last night either, but like both of our closets, like the area like near our closet smelled like weed, and I'm just like, she doesn't smoke and neither do I.
Dank.
Because like if anything, my clothes would smell like beer and jungle juice. Like,
Maybe not the thing to
Yeah,
advertise.
like you know which chemicals your clothes should smell like,
It's
and
fine.
weed wasn't one of them.
well, no, because my roommate is like a saint. She doesn't do anything like at all. She barely talks to people. So,
So Jake.
yes.
What do you mean?
So female Indian Jake is basically what we're getting from this.
Okay, but she talks to me.
Yeah, and I talk to my viewers.
Yeah, well.
Well,
Me.
yeah, I guess. I
Okay.
guess so.
But I'm just like, and I don't smoke. So I'm just like, well, it's neither one of us. So I asked her, and I'm just like, this morning, like, she was dead asleep because I think she came back at like 5 o'clock in the morning. She was across the hall for that long.
From doing what?
She was just fooling, like, she was like literally like on her Snapchat, like the girls, like one of the girls who lives across the hall from me has like a really, really tall bed.
Really tall beds. That's an
Bed.
interesting topic. Anyway, finish your thought and then we'll move on to that.
So they were like hopping on the bed, and there's like videos on her story of it, and that's what she did the entire night. And she came home at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I was so dead asleep.
Well, I mean, at least she was being social in some capacity.
I'm so proud of her. Anyway.
Anyway,
beds.
beds. I want to go to bed.
Oh, I do too. I haven't slept in so long.
You're so weak. I definitely am not going to sleep anytime soon because
Yeah.
I am the queen of procrastination.
Not only do I
Same.
still have to extend my 2-page rough draft to a 4-page rough draft by 1
Double
p.m.,
spaced.
but also I have to get up at 6:30-ish to get ready for a field trip I have tomorrow morning.
I got up at
So
6:30
that's the
today.
earliest I've been up since high school, just to put that into perspective.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I get up at 6:30 twice a week.
But I'm still shook. They do field trips in college?
I know, right?
Yeah, it's just like a trip to Manhattan where there was a terrorist attack yesterday.
Oh. love it.
So
Love it,
yeah, my
love it.
mom called me and she's like, "Hey, I just wanted to make sure you text me when you get to
Don't die.
Manhattan because I want to make sure you're safe."
Don't that.
So that makes a lot of sense to me. I'm honestly not worried because it's daytime and who would? Oh, well, I guess 9/11.
No, I was gonna say
9/11
9/11 occurred at like 8:30
the
in the
Boston
morning.
Marathon.
Yeah, damn.
You want us to keep
Terrorism
going?
can strike at any moment.
What terrorist attack has happened at night?
I mean, it's nighttime somewhere.
Yeah.
the globe.
Also, the Paris ones happened at
Paris.
night, and the one in London.
The Ariana Grande concert.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of them happen in like broad daylight though.
Yeah, I guess
I
they
feel
have
like
a
the majority
whole
of the ones.
all of the times of day they'll hit. Whenever Allah wants most. Never mind. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there.
No, boo boo.
Oh man.
You should watch where you go with that sentence.
Yeah, honestly. Sorry, I don't like to get political here, so I'm gonna just stop.
Oh, so yesterday, were you there for this? But Devin.
When you were yelling, yes.
Devin, yes. One of our friends, so I'm Hindu, and he was trying to tell me that I was wrong about this god.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I know my religion. I've been Hindu all of my life. And he's telling me that I was wrong about one of my gods and the weapon that they were holding. I'm just like, boy, you a little white boy from a little white town. Stop.
He's so white. It's unbelievable.
Hey, now.
You're an all-star.
Oh. I don't even know the rest. How sad is that?
Get your game on. Go play.
You're an all-star. Get your game on. Yeah, play. Okay.
All right. I'm sick and tired of Shrek populating the internet all the time. Like, stop. Get something original.
Are you
Shrek?
Okay, bye.
Like, so much fun.
Yeah, no, I like Shrek.
No, it's a good movie. I didn't say it wasn't,
No,
but
the Shrek memes.
Oh, Shrek is
No,
love. Shrek is
yeah,
life.
but they appeal to like super normal people, so that's why you like it, probably.
You call her super normal?
Okay, compared
No,
to
like people
Jake-
who don't use the internet that much is what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, it's not that I don't use the internet a lot. It's just that you,
I go deep.
yeah, you are
Oh, yeah.
constantly on the internet.
I posted one of my videos to 4chan just to give you some perspective. Do you know what 4chan is?
No.
I was gonna say.
I was gonna ask.
Okay,
what is that?
well,
Worms.
you don't want to know what it is.
Oh.
So
Please don't tell me it's a porn site.
it's not.
that's what I was
No, I
thinking.
wouldn't post it there. That's ridiculous.
Oh my god, can you please put the link to your podcast in one of the Pornhub comments?
That
Dude,
would
I
be
might get
so
some
Oh my
viewers.
god!
That would be so funny.
You have a point. Like, that's advertising. That's better than using Tinder.
Yeah.
Like my old scheme was.
Yeah, no, but you have to do it on, like, the popular porno videos. Like,
Yeah.
you can't be doing
You
it.
gotta like look up like most trending or whatever.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know how that works either.
I'm not really quite sure.
I'm no expert. I've only been there once, and it was with you guys.
Yeah. So
Oh, you a saint? Okay.
just so that doesn't come off weird.
or
So,
wrong.
I have a friend named Zach, and so sometimes he sexiles his roommate.
And then sexiles you.
Well, sexiling meaning getting exiled for sexual activities.
Yes.
So said roommate comes up to my room quite often and will use my laptop for very impure things.
Yo, he's so funny.
so much.
He's a funny dude.
He
but
is a
like,
funny guy.
wow, what a
Mama
crazy
ain't raised no
man.
dead bitch.
Oh, yeah. So I love said roommate.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, however, the other night we ended up watching porno for
Like 3 hours,
maybe
was it?
three and a half hours, and just critiquing the differences between
Yeah,
real boobies and silicone boobies.
He was like talking about the lighting. Like, you know what? They shouldn't have filmed at this angle with the window because the lighting makes it so that it's more of a silhouette.
Yeah.
Oh, Zach's
no,
roommate. Lord, all the lords gotta help that boy.
yeah. He's going to hell in all the religions, but
We'll meet him there.
Remember when he stuck his head in your refrigerator?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right, hold up. So
Hold the phone.
Carter.
Uh-oh.
You know, I'm
Carter.
Carter.
No, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say it. His name is Kartik. He's weird as hell, but shout out
So
to you.
weird.
I love you.
Do we though?
You take good care of me sometimes. Anyway, so Kartik came into my room one night and pretended to be inebriated.
So inebriated.
Which was unfortunate because I was just trying to hang out with Jake and do some homework. And Kartik needed me to take care of him.
Oh, he was
So-
sexiled that night, was he not?
Yes, he was sexiled that night. So I went downstairs to get his sexiled crate because he lives the floor below me. And when I came back to my room, Kardec's head was in my refrigerator. His body sprawled across my floor. And I had not known at the time that he was pretending to be drunk, so I'm extremely worried. I'm trying to yank his body out of my refrigerator and get him into a sleeping bag.
We later find out.
I later find out that once I left the room, Kardec had sat up and told Jake that he was just pretending to be drunk.
I'm so sorry I didn't tell you.
I'm still a little salty,
And then
I'm not
he
gonna
told
lie.
Zach like the next day, and Zach was the one who told us all.
Yeah.
I would have told you the next day, honestly.
You did tell me the next day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I did, like the next morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So
No, Zach told me the next day.
It was so funny though, like I couldn't miss it.
That was an Oscar-winning performance, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
The
it was absolutely incredible. You know why I know it was incredible? He stuck his head in the refrigerator. Nobody does that, drunk or sober. But I asked him why he did that, and he said, I don't know, just something I think a drunk person would do. And it was so
He
convincing.
should know, he's drunk a lot.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Rip Kardec and his alcoholism.
Oh
Yeah.
You may be an alcoholist, he's an alcoholic.
Yeah. There's a difference between being an alcohol enthusiast and then relying on alcohol to solve
All of
every
life problems.
Just solve
Honestly,
life.
not even like solve anything. Just
like
drink it.
No, like literally in his sexile crate, he has his like a sleeping bag. But every time he comes up, the sleeping bag has a bottle of wine in it.
But where is he getting this wine from?
I know! It's like the never-ending bottle! It's the same bottle every single time!
I think some listeners are gonna be stuck on the fact that he has a sexile crate at all.
No.
Well,
Yeah, his roommate's a little bit of a maniac with the sex.
We can't! Okay.
it's kind of like they screw like bunnies in the spring.
But they don't reproduce like it,
Because
luckily,
they-
because they can't biologically.
Yeah,
No!
so
Do you remember the picture? It was, he who was a she.
Guess
That
a she
was
who was
so
a he.
wild.
pregnant.
Yeah.
He who was a she got...
No, it was a she who was a he. Gets
No, he who was a she.
No, because the he had to have been a she to get pregnant.
Yeah.
Yes, so she who was a he gets he who was a she pregnant. That was the headline. It has to have been that way.
Wait. A she
She who was,
a he got pregnant by a she
No.
who was a he.
Oh, I thought the
No,
first
pregnant was the
person
last
was
word.
doing the pregnance to the next
Doing the
person.
pregnant-
Oh, Jake, no. Okay, so she who was a he got he who was a she pregnant.
The point is, it was a pretty ridiculous headline.
Oh, that's how you know English is messed up, guys.
Too many gender
No,
pronouns
honestly-
in one sentence.
I know.
No, but in any other language, that's also a problematic sentence. There is
I-
no way to make
I don't
that
think you can
not-
I don't
yeah.
think you can say it any other language because I speak multiple. I know in Chinese, like the word for he and she is the same. It's just like the word itself, like the way you write it is different. So the way you
then how
pronounce
is
it,
the same?
the,
What?
the pronunciation is the same.
Ooh.
So then how do you know?
By context.
But in that context, how would you understand?
How will I know if he really loves me?
What musical is that from?
That's not.
What is that?
Whitney Houston.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait. Okay. I'm a little heated now because you always crap on me for my music taste and how I don't know any of the songs that you like. But you didn't know
Yeah.
Whitney Houston.
Well, that particular Whitney Houston song.
Name one song by Whitney Houston other than
I will always love you.
And yeah.
I was gonna say that's the only one he probably knows.
I only know Donna Summer songs. Oh my gosh.
Donna Summer songs.
I don't
Yeah.
even know who Donna Summer is.
I know.
What do you mean you don't know who Donna Summers is?
We don't.
See, this is what my point is. This is my argument. She doesn't know who Donna Summers is.
Am I supposed to?
Yes.
You don't know Whitney Houston songs.
I know. Oh no.
Yeah, but
that's-
I know who she is.
Wait, did Donna Summers sing the song Barbra Streisand?
That's a song. I thought
No.
Barbra Streisand was a person.
Barbra Streisand is a person.
No, it is.
But it's also a song.
Yeah.
But Donna Summers did not sing it,
Oh.
to my knowledge.
You know who I love? Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton?
Why?
With the
Why?
big hair.
I only.
I like her as a character, but not really as a singer.
I only like one of her songs though.
Not as a musician.
Wait, which one? Oh,
Jolene.
Jolene. Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like Jolene?
I'm sorry,
Ah.
but my music taste is not good, and I'm fully aware of that. So it's
I really
okay.
don't even listen to English music, so it's fine.
There's not one person on earth who shares my music taste. It's incredible.
Oh no, there are. They're just 50-year-old men.
No, not even that. No. I'll like ask 50-year-old men. My dad. A lot of the music I like, my dad likes, but there's some music I like that my dad is like, "What the hell is this garbage?" And vice versa.
Okay. So, shout out to the girl who literally crapped on my music taste in the bathroom the other day.
Wait, what? In the bathroom, A, and B, wait, what?
Okay. So, I'm taking a shower, and I definitely need to start taking better care of myself here at college.
Yes, you
because
do.
my showers are hella long because I shower like every 3 days. Not good.
No.
Anyway. So I was listening to music and I had a song playing by Neck Deep, who's one of my favorite bands. I'm like jamming out. Some girl walks into the bathroom and has the nerve to go, "What is this garbage?"
That sounds like something I would say though.
I'm so offended.
You gotta like pop your head out of the shower.
I should have popped my head out of the shower.
Honestly, I wouldn't say that
Excuse me?
to a stranger though. Like, you don't know what they've been through.
I mean, she probably assumed that you couldn't hear her.
Yeah, but still.
Still, I wouldn't.
The nerve.
Like, I wouldn't even mumble that under my breath. I might think it to myself,
Yeah,
and that's
like
the
an
farthest it would go.
Inside thought.
No, the fact that she would say that out loud is concerning in and of itself, even if she wouldn't say it to your face, if she knew you could hear her.
She could probably guess who it was, though.
No.
If she lived on this floor.
Yeah, I don't know half the girl. Okay, there's two girls. They look nothing alike. However, whenever I see them, I can't tell which
Maria
one it
and
is.
Kaylee, right?
I have no. I'm so sorry. I don't know.
Yeah, I've only met one of them, so that's how I can figure out who the other one is.
Oh.
But I get her and her roommate mixed up,
Oh.
Ooh.
and I know the roommate.
Yeah.
Honestly, the guys across the hall, can't tell them apart. Like, I
Okay.
think the blonde one is
the other one.
yeah, okay.
No, but the thing is, I can't do that anymore, even though I still do, because I ate lunch with one of them the other day, and we sat there and talked for an hour.
That doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't mean anything.
He wasn't repeating his name through the whole thing, right?
No, but like I said his name correctly
Like
throughout
a
the
Pokemon?
entire conversation.
Okay, but you and I have been friends for like 3 months now.
We hang out every
we
single
hang
day.
out every day,
Like,
all day long.
no fail.
And I still look at you sometimes, and I'm like,
Oh no.
Yeah, that's why I call
You call me Devin sometimes, and I get super offended. Like, damn, I'm relegated to Devin status.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Devin's amazing.
Okay.
That one, that was a little hurtful.
First of all, that was mean.
I know.
Yeah, that was hella rude. But I'm
it was a
I'm
joke,
really
okay?
just not good with names,
Yeah,
which
Yeah.
was really unfortunate because when we went to Camp Unite,
Oh,
there were I
It
think
was so hard. There were 60 people there.
No, but there were 3 sets of twins.
Okay, no, there was
Ooh.
2 sets of twins and then 1 half set. So one of the leaders was half, but then there was actually 2 sets of
How
identical
can you
twins
be
at a camp.
Oh,
Half set of
fraternal
twins.
twins, you mean?
No. I
Wait,
mean,
how
like,
can you be half twins?
Because no. Like
then I'm
one
a
half
set
of
of
pair.
twins.
No,
I'm
like one of the twins was there at camp. The other one goes to a different college.
But wait, why would you even categorize that person as a twin?
Because
The
she is
other
a
one,
twin.
No, but the other one doesn't show up.
Yeah,
so
so
why
she's
would you
irrelevant.
file that
Oh,
into
so does
twin
that mean that
status in
Kobe's
your
not
brain?
a twin?
It does.
Exactly.
In this context, he is not a twin
No,
because
but
his twin
I
isn't
didn't
prominent
know
here.
who the other twin was, so it was irrelevant. Like I couldn't mix them up. You know?
Yeah, but no, the two pairs that were there, they were both identical twins.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate.
It was
'cause they
so
were,
hard.
They were all 4 of them were in my cabin.
Cabin.
Because we
That's
were
an
like
interesting
literally
one.
out in the Poconos, like
Yeah.
for 3 days straight.
All right, cabin.
Okay, I have a fun story from Camp Unite.
Love it.
So,
I know this one.
Each cabin could hold up to 8 people. However, my cabin had 9. So, I am very, very laid back. I like to think I live a relaxed kind of...
You do.
You are super laid back.
I have a very relaxed style of living. So when we got there, I was, as usual, the last one to kind of just walk in, and everyone's like, yeah, so we only have 8 mattresses and 9 girls, and none of us knew each other, so we were like, well, I mean, the twins knew each other, but
Yeah.
it's whatever.
That's a whole other story.
That's,
They better have been the ones sleeping on the same mattress.
oh, no.
No, they brought...
they brought in some crusty, thin mattress, like the crusty, thin pizza that they serve in the dining hall.
Oh my gosh.
And put that on the floor, and I was like...
first of all, we didn't even have that much room in the middle in the first place, because all of our bags were in the middle, too.
Oh no, I got stepped on to no end. But that's
She just
okay.
plopped it in the middle, and every time you passed her cabin, you could see her little mattress on the floor, and I'm just like, oh, Nani, my heart goes out to you. I didn't even call you Nani back then.
Yeah, it was really sad. I ended up sleeping on the floor, which made me not want to go to my cabin at all, so I returned at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I would not sleep because there was a thunderstorm, and it was cold, and I was wet and sad, and I wanted to go home.
You know
that entire weekend, from like that Thursday night to the Sunday when I returned, I got 5 hours of sleep.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so the one morning I woke up at 4:30 after my hour-and-a-half nap because I had no alarm and I was super afraid I wouldn't wake up because there was no cell service. Like, my phone was dead.
It was not a good time.
There were like 2 outlets for like 9 people. It was just not happening for me. So I wake up at 4:30 and I'm like, all right, this is my optimal time to shower. No one's going to be in there. So
girls were in there.
Yeah, probably like 3
I was
girls
in
in
there at
one
one point,
shower.
too.
there were 3 shower heads and there were like 35 girls.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because we were all
how?
told that everyone's gonna be showering the moment you guys wake up, so like get there early.
Yeah, so I get there at 4:30 in the morning. It's pouring rain. I have like
Dude, that's your shower.
No.
You might as well just go stand outside.
The rain is not good for my hair. But
Yeah, same.
I
Shower
walk
cap.
through this pouring torrential downpour. It's horrific.
It was so bad.
I finally make it to the shower. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pee and then I'm gonna shower. However,
Ooh, mistake.
well, no.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just that they had this whole energy saving, like save the planet kind of thing.
Did the little hippie hands
I had-
gesture.
I'm still salty because I go to pee, I come out, I hang all of my stuff up, I set my shower up, I'm standing in the shower, 2 minutes in, all of the lights go out. Completely.
Oh my gosh.
To save power. So the only way the lights were going to go back on was if someone else walked in. So I'm taking a freezing cold shower.
In the dark.
In complete pitch black.
No, because at 4:30 in the morning, like in the mountains, there was literally no light.
Yeah, none at all. So it's pitch black. I can't see where I'm washing, what I'm washing it with. I'm pretty sure I washed my hair with body soap and used shampoo as body wash. Anyway, that's totally fine. I was silky smooth the next day and I smelled
You were
awesome.
still clean. You were still clean.
I smelled awesome. But the entire time I'm standing there and I'm just crying in the shower because I'm like, dude, what if a bear comes and eats me? Nobody's gonna know. None of my cabin mates know who I am or where I am.
No.
I was thinking all kind of crazy thoughts. I was really like beyond delirious because I was so tired. I hadn't slept in 2 days. And
Oh, no, it was worse for me because I got on a plane the day, like that morning. Do you remember? Because I had to fly in.
oh yeah.
So, like, I didn't sleep the Thursday night before because I was packing, and then by the time I got done with packing, I already had to go to the airport. And the airport that I had to get on, it was like an hour away from my house. So I did not get any sleep that entire weekend. I slept the entire car ride back. It's a 6-hour car ride.
Yeah, that was a travesty and a half, I'm not gonna lie.
It was.
But it was super fun. 10 out of 10 would go back. Minus
Oh, yeah.
the shower incident.
It's fine. I was actually going to ask, because I want to be a leader, like this coming one.
Oh.
Oh, this coming summer?
Yeah. You know,
Me and Son are going to do it.
I was really, really thinking about it, and then I realized no cell service,
Oh,
and
well.
I got those hella long streaks, girl.
I do too.
I do not wake up in the morning unless I have class, but I will wake up every morning at 10 a.m., send out my streaks, and then go back to bed. Like, that is
Yeah.
how important this is to me, and I'm not losing my streaks. So, not going back.
I really like how this story kind of fit the Halloween theme with the whole lights going out and it's at a camp like Friday the 13th.
I have
Loved it.
never seen that. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I've
Well,
not
you haven't
watched
seen
it.
a lot of movies
Yeah.
and heard a lot of
Yeah,
songs.
no. Here's the
I've
thing.
heard a lot of songs, just not good ones.
We were in the hallway the other day with 2 people who live on this floor, and they were like making a bunch of references to a bunch of movies that we just didn't
Oh
know.
yeah, you guys
We were just
like
staying there, we're just
complaining
like-
about not knowing.
Because neither of us had seen Wolf of Wall Street.
How do you guys like go to a Halloween party and just deal with not knowing what anyone is?
I really don't care. I usually am
I'm not really
oblivious
looking
to
at
everything
people's-
anyway. Yeah.
I wasn't really looking at people's costumes.
True.
Like,
Yeah, I guess you're right to some
and
extent.
like it's too dark at like a lot of the places. Like, most of the parties are at are in basements. Like, you don't really see
basement.
them.
Basement
They're
parties.
basement parties. Like the
Yeah.
frats have like parties in the basement.
That's what frats do.
Well, yeah, I think the best lit one was the gay frat.
Oh my gosh.
That was so much fun.
Perhaps we should call it the LGB frat, just to make things a bit more clear. Alright, apologies for the little cutout. We had a little Halloween thunderstorm incident, but we're back. If the timer's a little off, that's kind of why. But anyway, we were talking about the fraternity whose party you guys went to over the weekend.
Yeah, the fraternity you
Well-
like to call the LGB frat.
Yes.
I went to 3 different frats. Well, actually, technically 4 this past weekend. That makes me sound terrible.
No,
But it's
honestly, this was the
fine.
one weekend where you did stuff the whole weekend.
Oh, yeah. No, I usually don't go out on Thursdays because I have an 8 a.m. the next morning. But I went out on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Was hungover Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was a great time.
A little party never killed nobody.
That's true.
That's false. People have died at parties.
Okay,
No.
but a little bit. Not
that
like
was a song
extreme.
reference.
Really? To what
Yeah.
song?
Are you kidding me? Have you seen The Great Gatsby?
No, I've read the book.
What the heck, Jake?
I'm not gonna waste time on that awful movie.
It was so
that
good.
It wasn't that bad. It was pretty good.
But
Definitely isn't as good as the book. The book was pretty
I
exciting.
liked the book too.
I didn't read
Anyway.
the book.
Oh, I had to read it for high school. That was the
I
only book
didn't.
that I actually read.
My 11th grade English teacher, shout out to him because he's registered to be like a minister or something. So whoever I end up, like whatever poor sucker I end up marrying at some point in life, my English teacher is gonna marry us. Anyway,
Love it.
so he's like this super hippie, like laid back, kind of like me. We got along really well. He's one of my best friends. So yeah, he basically didn't have us read anything throughout the entire year. Like
Sure.
English was us watching stupid videos on YouTube and talking about our lives and like going outside and like enjoying the fresh air.
Did I go to English junior year?
I didn't go to Spanish
my
junior
gosh.
year. I feel so bad, but like my teacher would kind of walk in, take attendance, and then grab the back of his pants because his pants were always loose. Okay, but this is what
Just wear a belt, dude.
No, this is what boggled my mind. He had a belt, but always kept it on the first loop, so his pants were still loose. He would grab the back of his pants, and he had like a Three Stooges kind of haircut, so his hair would bounce up and down as he just walked out the classroom. And he would spend like 25 minutes in the copier room and then come back. But at that point, he had already taken attendance, so after attendance and he
I
would
just
walk
never
out,
know
I
when you're-
immediately walked out right after him, and he never knew. And then
Oh
I would
my
have my friends
gosh.
text me whenever like exams were, and those were the only days I showed up, and I still finished Spanish with like a 97 for the year.
So proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, senior year, I didn't go, I graduated, like, late May, like, basically, like, the last weekend of May, and, I mean, like, yeah, we had, like, AP tests, like, throughout, like, the first 2 weeks of May, but, we still had to go to, like, our classes until all of our AP tests were finished, like, we still had to, like, unless, like, the AP test was over, we still have to go to the class, like, even our regular classes.
Oh, we still have to go to the class even after the AP test was
Oh,
over.
Yeah, same.
Cause
We
no,
didn't
then
do much,
then we were on
but-
senior project, but so we have like a 3-week, 2-week, or 1-week senior project, and mine was a 1-week senior project. So like, I mean, I didn't go to school all of May, even though like I had classes and shit. Like my mother
Oh my
would
God.
literally call me out sick she did that for the entire month of May and like
Hey.
parts of April.
Whatever works.
Our mothers are very different because my freshman year, I was legitimately sick. So I originally got sick in like the beginning of November. I ended up finishing this sickness at like the end of March. And I think I only missed 1 day of school, and that was because the nurse literally looked at me and was like, honey,
Go home.
go home. But other than that, my mom did not let me miss a single day of school.
Yeah, when I was sick, like I would never miss days of school. But like the way my school worked is that like all of our sick days would accumulate if we didn't use them. So it's kind of like work. But what the heck?
You guys had whack systems.
Oh,
in
yeah, no.
place.
You had the life, though.
Ohio was weird. It is weird. But yeah, so I just had all these sick days that I just never used. And like they were all excused absences too. Because I had like So, like, I got them excused because, like, the way excuse absences worked for, like, our high school was, like, you needed, like, a doctor's note. And I got a doctor's note.
Is your mom a doctor?
No.
Oh, okay.
One of my family friends. So, like, my dad's a doctor, but, like, he's not, like a physician, right? He's got a PhD, right? Whatever. So that makes him a doctor. He's not, like, actually a doctor.
Okay, I see.
He went to medical school in India, but it doesn't count here.
It doesn't?
Nope.
Oh, that's weird.
It counts.
But I guess it makes sense, because...
Well, no, it counts if you go
of...
from here to there, but it doesn't count if you go from there to here.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Like, if the university is accredited, it should transfer over the credentials.
America sucks.
Getting a doctor's note though for school. Hi, I'm sick of school.
Can you please, like, get me out of it?
Excuse me, because I'm sick of school.
Yeah. No, literally, like, we had, like, one of our family friends write me a note, and I got out of, like, a month of school. Like, even though, like, the last month of school, too, because, like, I hated skipping school, because, like, I'd get hella behind really quickly, because I suck at school.
I go to school and I'm hella behind.
Exactly.
Man.
Like, I was already behind in all my classes. I didn't want to be even more behind. That's like me going to calc lecture.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll be absent and then still be ahead.
That's you, Jake.
Really?
I know that's me, but, oh, man.
Yeah, but you're just
Probably
very
shouldn't have
ambitious,
even
and
said that.
I'm quite the opposite.
Okay, when we were doing my web assign, like, I got one of the questions wrong because it was like I only had two shots for it or whatever. And he got so mad.
I
I'm
did
just
get
like,
so
Jake,
mad.
it's
Like,
fine.
why wouldn't you make sure of the answer if you were gonna get points off? It's literally a multiple choice question.
I literally
You
do
can-
not care, Jake. I had like a 95.
I saw the sass with that head nod, Jake.
I know.
There was a lot of head and neck movement in there. That was a lot of nasty.
It was a lot of attitude that I did not call for.
There was a whole
Honestly,
lot of
but
nasty.
you, like, how can you settle for something when it's just an online assignment?
'Cause I'm
It's
used to
so
settling.
easy.
Ooh.
Oh,
Girl, you want to talk about settling, okay? I've dated more crackheads in my life than there are in jail. Goodbye.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out to any of my ex-boyfriends that may potentially hear this at some point.
Oh
in life.
yeah, dude. Honestly, if a bunch of crackheads start watching my podcast, that'd be great. That's an audience right there.
Or like, what if stoners watch this? Or like listen
This
to
is something great to get
Listen
high
to.
to.
Like listen to it after they get high.
Yeah, exactly.
Just listen to the podcast and have the munchies.
Yeah, feel the music. But they're high. That's the joke.
Oh, okay. All right.
People constantly think I'm high just because I'm like
Oh
very
my
very
god.
energetic.
So both of us, when we're together, we are really, really like loud and like wild. I guess not like wild, like oh my god, they're gonna go die, but like
Sometimes.
Well, yes,
That's questionable.
But like we're really loud and we laugh a lot when we're together because we have like a lot of like I guess like stories that we both know like immediately once we start saying a couple like words. So we start dying, and the other day we were talking to two people who live in this building, and it was like what was it like 1 o'clock in the morning?
Possibly.
Yeah, because I left at 3.
Oh, then probably later.
Mm-hmm.
Probably later
Yeah.
than 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
No, it was 1 to.
Oh my
Right.
gosh, the timer went off on 1 o'clock. That's gonna be our next topic. Do you guys want to finish your thought, or is it like not that?
They thought
important?
we were hella high or hella drunk or both.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Let's just
I have a 1
pretend
o'clock
it
class
was-
tomorrow.
Wait, you know how like Patrick is like 6 o'clock? 6 o'clock?
No.
What? Okay, you guys knew the shopping list, but you didn't know this.
Wait,
The floating
Wait,
shopping
which
list
Patrick
is an
are we talking about here?
iconic scene.
Patrick and SpongeBob, like when they
I
have.
thought you were talking about it.
I remember Patrick's. Oh, we have a Patrick that lives down the hall.
No, I meant
I thought
like,
we were talking
okay.
about him. I'm just like, he doesn't do that.
No. So you know, like the episode where SpongeBob and Patrick adopt like this clam,
Yeah.
and SpongeBob gets hella angry because like Patrick doesn't take care of the baby or like,
Yeah,
the house was fun.
'cause he
And
works.
He's like, yeah, I'll be home by 6 o'clock, and he's like, all right, 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I
6 o'clock.
do remember that now. I thought you were getting confused with the oh boy 3 a.m. from
Am I supposed to know that?
Yes, it's from
No.
SpongeBob.
I'm sorry.
My mom didn't really let me watch SpongeBob that much when I was
Wait,
younger.
what? She didn't let you?
Because she thought it'd make me stupid. Joke's on her. I'm still stupid.
No, retweet. My mom was like,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
you can't watch Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
I love
Oh my
that
gosh,
show. They
Ed,
were
Ed,
all
and Eddie's the
jokes.
best. Yeah.
You know that one show with the purple dog? Like,
Courage the Cowardly Dog?
there we go. That
I
entire
was gonna
show.
say Barney. Wait.
Barney is a dinosaur.
Barney is a
Oh my
dinosaur from
gosh.
our imagination.
Barney a dog? I've never heard such sacrilege before in my
I
life.
thought you made me say Clifford because he was a dog.
But he's Big Red. Clifford the Big Red Dog.
It's a dog.
Like, no matter how you slice it,
You wanna know
there's...
the sad part? I've slept with a Barney doll since I was like 1.
I'm so
You
proud
didn't
of
notice
you.
the dinosaur shape?
It's in the song. Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination.
And
That's
also...
not the song.
It's the theme song.
yeah.
What?
Barney's... Yeah.
No, he sings I.
That's the
That's not
end.
the theme
That's
song.
the end of the. That's the end. That's at the end of every episode. But like the theme song is Barney is a dinosaur from
Also,
our imagination.
All of his friends, like, what
The
were their
dinosaur
names?
friends?
Yeah, the Teeny Bop or whatever, something like that.
Teeny Bop and
Teeny Bop.
did you see the green one?
Yeah, the green one. Anyway, they're
Or the
all
yellow one.
obvious Triceratops. Like, there's no way that's anything other than a dinosaur.
Oh
so
yeah.
I
You're a
don't.
Triceratops. I'm sorry.
Barney the purple dog.
You know what?
Courage the Cowardly Dog is what I was talking about. That
He's
in-
pink though.
No, it was Courage the Cowardly Lion.
no.
What?
Whoops.
It was
What?
a dog, and he had like a grandma caretaker person. Like his owner was a grandma, and they were all on
And
crack cocaine.
Eustace, the old man who was like, "You dog, you."
They were all on crack cocaine.
Oh my! How do you not know
Absolutely.
Courage? And you got him confused with the
Barney.
Cowardly Lion.
Who was the Cowardly Lion
Who's the
then?
Cowardly Lion?
There is a Cowardly Lion. I just
The
don't
only
know.
lion show
The
I
one from the
remember-
Wizard of Oz.
Oh.
Oh, now it all comes together.
The only lion show I remember watching when we were young, when I was younger, was
JoJo's Circus.
Read
I
Between the Lions.
Read Between the Lions.
Oh.
Loved it, but JoJo's Circus was actually a really good show.
I never watched any like PBS kids shows.
Oh, that's
so...
all. We couldn't afford cable, so that's all we got.
I only watched Cyber Chase.
Oh my
Girl,
gosh,
that
Cyber
one.
Chase.
Caillou was my shit.
No.
I had a gym teacher.
Caillou was whiny and annoying.
No,
I hate
Caillou
him.
was my shit.
My health teacher and gym teacher for last year and junior year legitimately looked like grown-up Caillou. He had the shiniest bald head. I could literally check my reflection in it. Like picture day, I would just tell him to tilt his head down. I would make sure my teeth are good.
Did you
my hair
actually?
is good.
That's awesome.
My hair was good. The glasses looked good. And then
Was there not a mirror nearby? Like,
Okay, the girls' locker room was like hella stuffy.
I don't even know if we had a
And-
girls' locker room in my high school.
Oh, we definitely had one, but like there were so many girls in it that it was just overpopulated, and I'm small. I couldn't see over everyone,
Oh,
so I
no.
used his bald head as my mirror.
Wait,
Girl,
how is he in the girls' locker room?
No,
she was
I would
outside
walk
the
out
girls'
of. I would walk out of the locker room.
Oh.
That's a little creepy if he was in the locker room.
That's-
Yeah, but that's what I
No.
thought, because like, wouldn't you want to see yourself while you're
We
getting
had
changed?
a like long-term like substitute teacher who was like that. Like his bald head was so shiny. One time I saw him in Target, like because like there wasn't a Target in my city, but like I saw him at Target and I was with one of my friends who knows him, like not personally, but like because he was a teacher there. And I'm just like, wait a minute, isn't that the dude who teaches at our school? Because I forgot his name. And she's like, who? I'm just like, the one with the really shiny bald head. The substitute teacher. She's like, oh, right. So we ran after him in Target.
I thought the story was gonna go in the direction of like you looked forward and you saw like a Target decoration, but it was actually a reflection of something behind him.
No, we ran after him, and when we found him, we were just like, hello.
I was
What-
expecting
Ran
more
away?
like a.
Hi, Mr. Baldini.
I was
Mr.
expecting
Clean.
more like a you saw his like bald head and the reflection of the light, and you heard like the SpongeBob thing. La ti ta tri ta tri ta ti ta tri ta tri ta ta ta.
Oh, remember King Neptune from the movie?
Bald. Okay, I feel so bad. There was this girl from my high school with alopecia.
Is that a disease?
that-
Or like flavor of potpourri?
Ew. It's like a hair loss disease. So she was completely bald, and I felt so bad because I sat with a whole bunch of guys at lunch because I don't get along with girls that well.
Right.
And every time we passed her in the hallway, they would start screaming, "King Napkin!"
Get out of here! No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
You had a
have
school full of
insensitive
bullies.
friends.
Oh my gosh.
I feel so bad.
That's so awful.
Worse than Stacy's Q-tips.
You should have stopped hanging out with them.
I could. They were just too funny. Like one time we got a pencil stuck in the ceiling.
You told me about
Yeah,
this.
you told us. But not the
I was
viewers.
gonna say,
So, yeah, not the listeners. So go on.
Yeah, we were just sitting there, and we looked at this pencil, and we were like, I wonder how much force with which we would have to throw this to get it stuck in the ceiling.
Freaking physics.
Yes, which is not one of my strong suits. Clearly.
Retweet.
So my friend grabbed the pencil by the eraser and just shot his hand up, and we didn't see it come back down. So we all glanced up at the ceiling, and there it was, just chilling.
Jay chillin'.
In the lab for chemistry, apparently they were working with cans of beans for a certain lab that they stopped doing because of this incident. And somebody held the can of beans over the hot plate for too long, so the lid of the can shot up in addition to a bunch of beans straight upward into the ceiling, burnt some beans into the ceiling, and also the piece of metal was stuck there. So, yeah. In other words, PV equals NRT. Yeah, Pipner.
Chemistry. I remember. That was the only thing I remember from chemistry because I studied the shit out of chemistry for dummies that year, in my junior year, and they had a really nice chart of all the equations too. I literally memorized that chart. That's the only thing I know how to do from chemistry.
Do you remember Avogadro's number?
Yeah.
Okay.
But to actually apply I hate converting and stuff. I hate.
That's my
dimensional
favorite
analysis.
part. I think
Dimensional
that's
analysis?
awesome. But dimensional analysis
I
is
hate
the best.
dimensional
Yeah,
analysis.
for real.
I don't like it.
So
I
easy.
loved PV equals NRT though. That was my shit.
I didn't really learn a lot in my sophomore year of chemistry just because I was partnered with a couple really weird guys that just like to melt things.
That reminds me of Phoebe's brother from Friends. She's like, "What do you like to do?" I like to burn stuff.
I like to melt things.
I like to melt things. She's
so-
like, "Well, it's what do you mean?" He just takes random and just starts melting.
So yeah, there was this kid Jackson at my lab table, and he would always take the end of a pencil and just start burning erasers until our teacher noticed because there were a whole bunch of burnt splatches all over basically everything. Everything in the class that could have been burnt was burnt.
My concern here is the teacher didn't notice until
Earlier.
he left some residue.
He just sits there and burns shit.
Yeah,
what kind of high school did
the
you
girl
go
in
to?
front of him was doing her makeup. The guy behind him is tapping on the desk with his pencil. He's just burning stuff like a pyromaniac, and the teacher just glosses right over
She's
it.
just yeah, whatever, it's fine.
No, I used to be the distraction kind of because the teacher. So basically, sophomore year was a little rough. I was hella emo, and I didn't really have any friends. So
emo.
instead of I was finding emo. Instead of going to lunch and sitting with a bunch of the girls like every other girl did,
Not me. I said okay. Never mind.
I would sit with my chemistry teacher and we would talk about our life issues.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
Cute, love it.
But I had my lunch period was right before my chem and my chem lab. So I had her for 3 periods a day. So I would literally just talk to her for 3 periods a day and she wouldn't really notice anything else that was going on. Which is probably why that kid got away with melting so many things.
I love it. No, I hated my chemistry teacher in high school. She's the reason I didn't take AP chemistry, and fun fact, people hated her that much that this past year, so she was the only person qualified in my high school to teach AP chemistry, because you have to go through the training or whatever, and she legit told people in the grade below us to not take her class because she did not like them, because they wanted to take the AP class to get the AP credit, obviously.
Well, yeah, you'll have that.
I mean, yeah, you get credits in college, who doesn't want that?
I got out of college chemistry that everyone's always stressing out
Exactly.
about with that.
So they
I'm
were trying to do
stressed.
that. Well, because you like
because you're
chemistry.
good at chemistry.
Exactly.
That's the only class I'm passing. Hey!
The only class I'm passing right now is Chinese. But back to my story.
That's the one class I feel
sad.
I would fail.
It's really sad. So, Literally, like, 3 people signed up for that class.
3?
3 out of the entire
AP Chem?
out of the entire senior class, which is like almost 150.
Well, they had the class, right?
Huh? They got another teacher qualified for it, right?
Uh-huh.
And then 60 people signed up for it.
Oh, wow. No.
People did not
chill.
take that class because of the fact that she taught it.
My
She's terrible.
physics C teacher was the same way, bad reputation, but she was an awesome teacher, awesome lady.
She was a terrible teacher.
And only 11 people took the class at first, and then a bunch of people quit, and it ended up being 6. So
That was
I had
like
a
my AP Chinese
physics
class.
C class of 6 people, and I was the only one to take the E&M portion of the test of the AP test.
Okay, so AP tests weren't mandatory for you, like at the end of your AP classes?
No.
Wait, what?
What?
The whole point of the class is to take the AP test.
Well, I knew if I was gonna take the exam, I wasn't gonna pass half of them. So
I mean, like,
No,
not
but
even-
you still take it.
no.
You do realize you get a 1 for writing your name on it, right?
Then I didn't get anything right on the physics one because I got a 1.
No. You can still get things
You can still
right.
get things
And if you're like in the bottom 10%, you'll still get a 1.
Yeah.
That's a blessing that I even got my name
no,
right.
the physics. No, the physics curve is like hella. So I remember because
okay.
I took physics 1, and oh girl, I got a 2. I don't even know how. I can't even spell my name right.
Okay, speaking of not being able to spell your name right, so one day I was taking some exam for some unknown class, yeah, and I was hella nervous about it. So I was writing my name, and I literally spelled my name wrong.
You told me that.
So my name is spelled
Yeah.
Daniella. I spelled it Panieltfa.
Wait,
Added
what?
extra letters.
You
Yeah.
any yelped fun?
Yes. And my teacher handed it back with just a big question mark on the top. Like, what was going on?
There was this girl, Alyssa, in one of my classes, and she spelled her last name wrong. There are supposed to be 2 G's in it, and she only had the 1.
That's exhilarating.
That was
Insane.
extremely good. I appreciate that. I'm sure the listeners will as well, and they're definitely not going to click off right now.
Well, I thought there were 2 G's in exhilarating. That's why I said it.
It's an X and an H.
Oh!
Exhilarating.
So we know
Exhilarating.
We know.
It's an EX.
Is there even any word that actually begins with EGG? Like, people only do that for crappy Easter puns.
Eggs. Eggs.
Like, bad Easter puns. That's what that happens for. That's not
I
real.
suck.
There's
It's not a real
AGG,
thing.
but like I don't know if EGG's a thing.
Aggressive?
I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
agitated, but okay.
Agitated has 1 G.
Does it really?
So we know why we're gonna have to take XPOS.
I'm already in Xmas. I've got an Xmas essay due at 8 a.m.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
same. Mine's due at 1, but I can't do it then because I have a field trip that's till 1:30. So I need to, get on it.
No, boy, I've got 1 paragraph done.
Oh, no. I think
I
I
have
need
to get
to
to 4 pages.
revamp a lot of it, too, because
Get to 4
my thesis
pages.
wasn't extremely good.
I have an entire intro to engineering project due. It was assigned
Like 2 weeks ago?
3 or 4 weeks ago. It's due tomorrow at 4 p.m. I'm probably gonna finish at 3:59.
So proud.
Hey.
Because I currently haven't started and it's midnight. So
Yeah.
Yes.
It's-
Oh, it's
those
no longer
two.
Halloween.
This is college, if you guys wanted
College
to know.
sucks sometimes.
College
Sometimes,
is-
but last night I got to sleep at 8:30 p.m. and I woke up before my alarm, super rejuvenated. I was so happy. I should do that more often, even if people make fun of me for it.
It's
Grandpa.
worth it. But like then again, it's so worth it. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I wish I could sleep at 8 o'clock. I'm in class on Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 o'clock. Like my class ends at 9.
Yeah, Matt, my roommate, he came back in the room at 9 p.m. from a class, and I was already asleep. And he told me the next day, you fell asleep so damn early last night.
I know. Oh, I'm so jealous.
My sleep schedule is royally.
I don't
screwed.
even have a sleep schedule, really. I just
Daniela
sleep
doesn't have
whenever
one.
I feel like it, and
I don't
then
have one.
I hope it works out.
I don't have one either. I just kind of figure out when I wake up because
Yeah.
alarms. I have to set 7 alarms.
Speaking of alarms, that's the timer, and that was actually the last topic, if I'm not mistaken, right? The fourth?
I think so.
It was the
Okay,
fourth.
so this is the thing I keep forgetting to do. Do you guys remember the 4 topics that we covered today?
Something about cabins.
Well, okay. If we start, let's
Yeah.
go backwards.
Let's start from the beginning.
1 o'clock.
No.
No.
I'm going backwards.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 1 o'clock. Then cabins. Then. Ew.
The first one was Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween stories.
What's the middle? What's the second one?
I remember what it was.
Of course you do.
No, I normally don't remember these. Like, I rely on people. Like, I didn't remember cabin. You guys helped me with that.
Oh my
but,
gosh.
Yeah, now I remember the last one. Yeah, that's the point of the podcast. The conversation could go many different ways. And you never know how you end up talking about the things you talk about.
Wait, I need to know.
Yeah, I need to know that
It was bed.
too. Yeah, it was.
Remember? Yeah, I was like, damn, I want to go to bed right now. That's how I started
yes.
it. Yeah.
Okay, Grandpa.
No, I was just kidding. Like, for the purpose of the topic, I'm actually
No, we weren't. You
not
weren't
tired.
kidding.
No, I'm not
very
tired at all right now because I got so much sleep last night.
Can't relate. Okay.
But I do have to get up early tomorrow morning, as I said. So, any final thoughts? Any clarifications you would like to make?
We aren't bad people. We just
I don't exclusively date crackheads.
we both don't go out drinking every single night. Not every weekend.
Okay, these are great clarifications, honestly. Normally
We
when I
aren't
ask
bad
that, people
people.
are like, no, not really. I think I said whatever.
Well,
But,
we
yeah.
said what we wanted to say, but just to clarify, we are not bad people.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for that offensive joke near the middle. That was a
Oh.
blunder on my part.
I'm gonna be dead honest, I wasn't paying attention.
I remember it, and I was oof.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
that whole relaxed brain thing, I
Yeah.
don't have the attention span for this.
All right.
Okay.
So, this was overall a fantastic episode. I felt it was very grounded. Normally, we kind of deviate into talking about media that people might not know, but since you guys don't know any movies or songs that I know, it was a very grounded episode, which is good because everyone can sort of jump in and know what we're saying. And you guys were very hilarious as well. I think this is one of the funnier episodes.
Lit City.
Yep. And
Loving
we also
it,
had
loving it.
a couple people coming in, peeking at what we're doing throughout the thing.
It's definitely
So.
because I'm here.
Yeah, it honestly is. You draw
we're hella
people
loud.
like flies to you.
Like
Like
flies,
moths.
like moths.
Like
to a
moths
flame.
to a flame. Like maggots to an old piece of bread.
Ew.
Anyway, maybe I should end this
Yeah.
like I had planned to. So this has been What Were We Spooking About Again? Hope you had an excellent Halloween, and I hope you didn't get too scared by that intro or that cutout in the middle. And thank you guys for listening. Stop melly rocking.